Hi, welcome back to the channel. For all of you that are following us and for those who are new and just found our channel, welcome. I wanted to come on today because I felt this is a teachable moment for those that are in the business and those that are maybe preparing to go into business or want to go into the business. I'm sorry, I'm Doris. I am the owner of Pure Elegance. And on this channel, I discuss things regarding the event and wedding industry. However, I talk a lot about different business tips, regardless to what business you are in, that can also be applied to your business. So if you're in business, you're thinking about going into business, you're in the right place. So let's just get on to what I wanted to come on and talk to you about because as I stated, it's a teachable moment, not only for those of us who are experienced, but for those of us who are just starting out or want to own their own business. So on last week, I received a text message from my ex business partner. Yes, my ex business partner. It was nothing bad that went on. The reason why she's my ex, she just moved out of state. However, I received a call from her. We stay in touch with each other a lot. We call ourselves twins because we're birthday twins. We were born on the same day in December, which is December 27th. And so, yeah, I received a text message. It was an urgent message regarding her cousin, and her cousin's son is getting married here in California. And so she wanted to find someone who could do flowers. Okay. So, yes, I do floral arrangements, um, bouquets, all of that. You guys, I'm a jack of all trade, master of none, but that's me for some odd reason, not some odd reason, just all through my life. I have had the privy of learning different things. My mother was into flowers. She had these beautiful roses and everything in our front yard, our backyard. We had the Olympic rose. Uh, However, I do have some experience regarding flowers and making arrangements and putting them together. It's just something naturally that I've learned how to do and I love doing because I love roses and flowers. And so, but I was trying to actually get out of this job because I know someone else that I was going to pass the job off to. And so I let her know that I said, I have someone that I can refer her to, depending on what the job is. I might can help out with it also. So I sent that text to her. She texts back. She says, okay, let me pass your information on to my cousin. Do you want her to call you? And I said, that's fine. I gave her the business number because she was texting me on my personal number. I gave her the business number for her cousin to call me. And so sure enough, um, I was waiting for her cousin to call me. So that was in the afternoon, somewhere like 1:30. Around 7:30, I received another text message from her stating that her cousin had simply forgot that her sister-in-law was a caterer with flowers, and she does florist work also. So I said, okay, that's fine. You know, go with who you know. And so that was last Tuesday. And Wednesday went by, and then on Thursday, another text came through. And so, kind of like stating that, okay, well, did my cousin call you? And I'm saying, wait a minute, why would the cousin be calling when I thought she was supposed to be going with her sister-in-law? And so I replied back and I said, no. She says, well, I think, she's going to give you a call. Sure enough, the cousin called me. She gave me information. Well, she introduced herself, and then she started telling me that her son is going to be married, and it's a 2-day event. So they're going to go to the Justice of the Peace, and they're going to need a bouquet and a boutonniere, and that on Saturday, they are going to have, I guess, like this little reception, a private, intimate reception at this restaurant um, in, I think, Brentwood, which is about 35 miles away from me. So keep that in mind. And so um, then she told me that the bride requested um, the peonies, the flowers, the peonies, and yeah, and that they needed 10 centerpieces for the following day on the reception for the reception at the restaurant there in Brentwood. And then I'm trying to think what other vital information she gave me at that moment. Um, I think that was it. So I told her, that I would reach out to someone. The same thing I kind of told her cousin, who's close to me. I told Miss Nuts, told her that, let me reach out to my contact and see what she says. So what happened was that I sent a text message. Not only did I send a text message, I, I made a phone call. So I'm trying to see if my contact can help her. And true enough, the contact never got back in contact with me. And so she was asking me, had I, she wanted a quote. That's what the pressure was all about, that she wanted a quote. And so I told her, well, the contact has not reached out to me, that I would give her till tomorrow, the following morning. So when I didn't hear from her, of course, I'm trying to help someone. I jump in my car, I go down to our district, our flower district, and try and start seeing what prices that I can come up with. True enough, on my way there, she had sent me a text message. And so I wasn't able to get to the text message because I'm driving. So by the time I got to the garment district, I mean, not to the garment district, the flower district, I said the garment district because they're all there together here in downtown Los Angeles for us. And then I checked my phone, and sure enough, the text message was saying, did you get a quote? So then I responded, I said, I'm en route to our garment district. I have not heard anything from her to give me at least until noon to get you a quote on something because I'm going to check out things for myself. So as I go in asking for this particular flower, everyone is saying, oh, they're not in season, that they're expensive. That's all I kept hearing. They're not in season, they're expensive. They're not in season, they're expensive. So, of course, myself, I decide to Google the flowers myself. And when I seen the price, I was like, whoa, okay, okay. At the time, I'm still running around. I'm then starting to put together what other alternatives can I use for this event. And so she had also sent me what she wanted the flowers. I don't know if you guys can see that. What she wanted the bouquet to kind of resemble, right? And I'm then looking for something because this is me. I'm going to look for something that has the same look. True enough, I did. I found a flower, a rose that has the same resemblance of that flower. I mean, unbelievable. Unbelievable. In the meantime, I am texting her, letting her know that, but okay, so let me go back and say that she did text me and say that they were open for suggestions. Keep that in mind. So when I start sending her other, oh, let me show you guys this. So this is something similar to what she wanted the centerpieces to look like. So you guys, everything has the peonies in it. So when a client sends you something, and she sent me several different, and so you start figuring out what is the common denominator. The common denominator in all of this is that flower. So I'm knowing she want that flower. However, she did tell me that she would be open to suggestions. So when I start sending her the suggestions, and that I was trying to keep her package within or under a certain amount, because we've never discussed the budget or what they had to work with, right? So when I told her, when I text her that, I'm trying to keep you within this set budget, then I get a text message back stating, oh, well, this is the budget that we have to work with. And I'm saying to myself, hmm, because now, guys, I have to rethink things. If this is the budget that you have, and I'm already, as I state, I'm down here, I'm getting quotes on even what the substitution flowers are costing me. I'm then having to think in my mind, is this doable? Because now, three components I have to think about. I have to think about the product, the materials that I have to buy. I have to think about paying myself, my labor. Everyone pays labor. I mean, that's what service is all about. I mean, you pay more when you take your car, you pay more for the service than the parts, right? Okay. So I'm having to think about my labor. Then in the back part, remember, it's a 2-day event and she wants it delivered. So also, after I had texted her about that, and then she tells me that price, I said, well, I can, I then offer her to come pick up the finished product. She replies back and tell me that no, that's impossible because of where they're staying at, the hotel that they're staying in Woodland Hills. So I'm saying to myself that, wait a minute, I know easily, guys, I'm finna spend half the budget in the material, half the budget in the material. The other portion I'm thinking about is that it's 35 miles from my place to where they're having the event at. I have to do that for 2 days. Yeah, do the math. So you're talking about 60 miles for the first day and then 60 miles for the second day. Because remember, I would have to go back to take the centerpieces. In my mind, at $7 a gallon for gas here in California, I am now knowing this isn't going to work. It's not, because now what this means is that I'm paying for some of your event. I'm having to pay because I definitely wouldn't be able to have anyone assist me at putting this together, because I have to make the bouquet, I have to do the boutonniere, and then of course I have to do the 10 centerpieces. And so, because I just don't believe in having someone assist or work with me on a project and not be able to pay them. And so this is a teachable moment, that all money is not good money, because you have this instance where you're in business to make a profit. This is not a hobby for me. Now, for someone else who it's a hobby for, it may work, because when it's a hobby for yourself, you're really not paying yourself much. When it becomes a hobby is a hobby. But this is work for not only me, but for you. And you have to be in that mindset that all money is not good money. Yes, I could have said, oh, okay, I'll still do it. But guys, I would have ended up in the negative because of me having to travel 2 days, me traveling back and forth just to even get the flowers to them. And so, yeah, your time is money. And even if I had suggested that I'm going to have to tag on a delivery fee, she was adamant about me working within the budget. Not only was she adamant about that, she was adamant about the type of flower. So, yeah, this is a moment where you bow out gracefully, because, as I stated, all money is not good money. I hope that enlightened you. I hope that helped you in some type of a way. Don't forget, hit the like button. If you have any questions, definitely put them below in the comments. Um, Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, so you'll know when I am releasing another video. And yeah, I hope that these videos are really making you think about things that will help you in your business in the long run. And so, until the next video, keep doing what you do. See you in the next one. Bye now.